All right, welcome in Gemini and Gemini placements. This is your Mercury Retrograde reading. I was called to do this reading for all the zodiac signs to see what you can expect potentially during Mercury retrograde. So this reading is for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus placements. And so we are going to first get your energy and see what Spirit has in store for you. And then with a different deck, we will see who might be returning. Because as we know, during Mercury retrograde, it's not just a time for, people to return. Yes, that can be happening. But it's also a time of, reflecting on the past and seeing how we need to move forward in the future. So we'll also get a Moonlight Legends card here with advice from Spirit at the end. Okay, one more shuffle. And as always with these readings, take what resonates, leave what does not for someone else. All right. All right, so Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, Archangel Michael, for Gemini and Gemini placements, what do you have to tell them as far as their energy for this Mercury retrograde? What is the message, and what do you need to tell them about their energy here? All right, so the first card out is the Empress. Okay, we've got the Page of Pentacles. What else, please? Okay, we've got the Three of Swords. We have the Five of Swords. We have the Eight of Pentacles. And we have the Devil. All right, so the three cards on the bottom, we have the Two of Swords, the Eight of Wands, and the Eight of Cups. All right, so I am feeling that you are in this Empress energy. Male or female, doesn't matter the gender, okay? Emperor, Empress, whatever you resonate with. But you are in this energy where you are at the top of your game here, okay? I feel like you are potentially in your power. You are someone who is embracing both your shadow and, just every side of you, basically. Okay? And I feel like you are either the possibly divine masculine or divine feminine even. Okay, where you're in that energy. The Empress, is an energy of the divine feminine, and like I said, male or female doesn't matter because we embody both, masculine and feminine energies. But the divine feminine is someone who is, in that receiving, that receptive energy. And they are someone who is just in that nurturing and loving, caring energy as well. Okay, you could also be a parent for some of you. Okay, but this person, this Empress, Emperor, whatever, like I said, you resonate with, you are in that energy of knowing your value, knowing your worth, knowing what you bring to the table, and you're basically not settling for less at this point. Okay, so you might already be in this energy, or this might be something you're embracing during Mercury retrograde. Take it as it resonates. I do feel that you are possibly getting some sort of communication here. Okay, this could have already happened. Like I said, it could be something that you are getting during Mercury retrograde. Could be from an earth sign, could be from someone younger, could be from someone, more immature than you. Take that as it resonates. Okay, you could also be getting a gift from this person as well. And it's because there's been heartbreak here. It could have been a third party situation. with the Three of Swords, but this person, you know, not only broke your heart, but they broke their own heart as well. And I feel like this communication, whatever this is for you, it might be expressing the fact that they know that they broke your heart. Okay, now with the Five of Swords, I feel like this person could have manipulated you in the past. Okay, they could have played games with you. This person might have wanted their cake and eat it too, especially if there was a third party going on here. Okay, but I feel that this person with this communication, I feel that between the Five of Swords and the Eight of Pentacles, now some of you might work with this person. Take that as it resonates. But this person is wanting to come across like they want to work on things here, but I feel like it's manipulation. Potentially. Okay? Yeah, but there is someone definitely coming back your way. Okay? Yeah, this person is going to come and say that they want to work on things with you. The problem is we have the Devil here. So with the Devil, I do feel that potentially, like I said, that, you know, this communication is something that could be manipulative in nature. I also feel with the Devil that this is something where, you know, this person, they obviously they could have addictions, they could have wounding as far as them going through cycles over and over again, or patterns, things that need healing that they've either been in denial about, or things that they've just been avoiding. Okay, it could also be that, you know, this person is, you know, fearful that they've lost you forever, because you are on a pedestal here as being in this Emperor Empress energy. Okay, and they know that they fumbled that. Okay, but there's a level of toxicity here with this person. Okay, and the thing about it is, with the Two of Swords being here, you know, obviously you're going to have a decision to make. Okay, as we know, like I've mentioned previously in my other readings, in, you know, both the spiritual community as well as, you know, astrologers, everybody recommends not making big or pertinent life-changing decisions during Mercury retrograde. So if this is a decision that is going to be affecting you, you know, and affecting your life, you know, I do feel that maybe it might be best not to make this decision until Mercury retrograde is over. However, we all have free will, you know, but I do want you to know that there isn't an impending decision that you might need to be making, or that it will be presented to you. Okay, and so you are going to get some kind of communication. Okay, or you might be communicating whatever this decision is. Okay, and I feel like it could be that, you know, you're walking away from this for good. Okay. Yeah. Spirit, let's see. Spirit, what is this Five of Swords about? What is that Five of Swords about? Can you tell me what the Five of Swords, please? What is that about? Okay, we've got the Page of Wands, so some kind of communication. Okay, maybe you saw some kind of communication, potentially. We've got the Seven of Cups. Maybe about options. Something, maybe some kind of communication confused you. Okay, we've got Death. Something about an ending. Or something like as far as transformation. Maybe this person was saying, maybe this person with this Five of Swords has to do with there's either been communication or there will be communication. Obviously, we've got the Page of Pentacles here as well, but they're kind of making light of the situation with the Page of Wands. Could have to do with a child as well, potentially. Just take it as it resonates. But it could be that this communication could be, even though there's been heartbreak here, this person is trying to make light of the situation. They're trying to make jokes, possibly. Maybe they're trying to be flirty, and it's like inappropriate almost. This communication could have confused you, or it could confuse you, depending on if it's happened yet or not. Okay. Maybe this person made you feel, or will make you feel, like they're keeping their options open, even though they're trying to say that they want to say that they want to work on things. Maybe they're making it seem like they're kind of like hiding the fact that they still want to keep their options open. Okay, and it could confuse you because maybe this person is making it seem like after an ending here that they want to transform things, but for some reason you're feeling like they're disillusioning you. That this person is not being honest, that this person is hiding things from you with the High Priestess. Okay. What else? Anything else about that Five of Swords, Spirit? What is this? Yeah. We have the King of Swords here. So whoever this person is, they're cold and detached. This person is not emotional. They're not showing their emotion. They're doing what they logically and rationally feel is best. Okay. Yeah, at the bottom of the deck, we've got the Two of Pentacles. So, this person could be, they could be very controlling. This person could be whatever this Five of Swords is. I feel like that this person is trying to regain control. And I feel like even though the Five of Swords could have been something that this person was, the energy that this person was in the past, that manipulative, wanting to win at all costs, I want it, my cake and eat it too kind of mentality. I feel like, maybe this person juggled you. Okay, so maybe, there were other people involved. There could have been other situations involved that they put in front of you. Okay. They could have been wishy-washy, not wanting to make a decision. But yeah, I feel like they're going to be in this energy all over again, potentially. Okay. And yeah, there's a level of toxicity here, unfortunately, involved in this. So just be aware of that. All right, so let's get more details about this person. So who is this person that might be returning to Gemini and Gemini placements during Mercury retrograde, Spirit? Who is this person that might be returning? We've got the Ace of Cups, the Six of Cups, the Knight of Wands. We have the Star. We have Strength. And the Five of Pentacles. What do we have at the bottom here? All right, at the bottom we've got the Queen of Swords, the Page of Swords, and the Three of Swords. Lots of air energy here, okay? At least on the bottom of the deck. All right, so the person that's coming back, they are going to possibly express feelings toward you, whether they've expressed these feelings in the past or not. This person is going to tell you how they feel. They might express a sense of love for you, okay, and tell you that they want to start things again. They want a new beginning here with you, all right? This is someone, obviously, from your past. This person could be bringing up old memories, especially, obviously, good memories, things like that to make you nostalgic, okay? You might have known this person for quite a while, okay, from your past. Now, this person, male or female, doesn't matter the gender, but they are coming out as the Knight of Wands. So whether you resonate with them having third parties, because I did actually mention that previously when we were talking about your side here, that there could have been outside people involved. But this person, you know, whether you resonate with that or not, this person could have been and might still be in the energy of being inconsistent, non-committal, in and out, hot and cold, you know, always thinking that the grass might be greener somewhere else. So they, you know, keep one foot in, one foot out, and are always, you know, have a wandering eye to see where that grass might be greener. Okay, so just be mindful that this person is still coming back in that energy. Now we do have the Star, so this person, you know, they do want to heal things with you. They want, you know, things to be better. They want you back in their life, and they are hopeful that this, you know, will happen. Now, especially if you resonate with this person potentially manipulating you with the Five of Swords in the past, I feel like this person is feeling like they are going to try to do that again. If it's gotten them results in the past, this person is going to try to do that again. Okay? With Strength, you know, this person, I feel, has been holding back from you. Okay? I feel like they've been holding back the truth, their honesty, their authenticity. Okay? And part of what they might be even holding back is that they feel not good enough. This person feels, especially with you being the Empress or Emperor here, this person, I mean, you're the Emperor or Empress, this person is a knight. That's a big difference. You know? So this person feels that they're not good enough. And, you know, the thing is that this person might feel that they're not good financially either. Then they're not in a good financial place. So whether you know that about them or not, I feel like that is something at least that they're holding back from you, if not more than, you know, more than that. But they feel left out of your life. And especially if this is someone from the past who has been in your life for quite a while, you know, they don't like this feeling. Okay, now we do have the Queen of Swords here at the bottom. I feel now, whether this is your energy or their energy, okay, either you cut this person off and you became detached and you did what was best for you, or you will be doing this. This person could also be in this energy as well, where they are in this cold and detached energy, where, you know, there's not much as far as emotion. And if that's the case, I feel like this person, they might be in this energy possibly often, you know, where they don't express their feelings. It's not about feelings necessarily. It's more about what's logical and rational for them. You know, but I do feel that it is possible that, you know, you've been, this is your energy now as well toward this person, because, and they know this, and they know that, you know, maybe they made you angry. You know, this is not your normal energy, but this is something that you are in because, you know, this person made you angry. Maybe you learned something about this person that puts you in that energy. Okay, with the Page of Swords, you heard something, you saw something, and you're like, cut them off, possibly. Or maybe this is something that will be happening. But I do feel like this person is keeping a watchful eye on you. I will say that. And not only that, you know, I feel like, again, there's heartbreak on both sides here. Okay, we've got the Three of Swords twice on both sides. And so I feel like there's heartbreak on both sides. The Three of Swords can indicate a third party situation though. Okay, now I wasn't going to go any further than this. However, the two cards past that are the Devil and the Moon. So again, we've got the Devil. That came out twice. There is a significant amount of either toxicity toxic patterns, toxic mindset. There's something going on with this person that they need to work on. Okay? And coming out next to the moon, I mean, this could be toxicity that they're hiding from you. It could be, like I said, patterns that they have been living in, lifestyle that they're comfortable with. It's something, maybe addictions that they've been hiding from you. There's something here. At least one thing. Okay? So just be aware of that. So this person could have water, fire, earth, or air in their chart. They could be any sign. We also have Aquarius, we have Leo, Capricorn, and Pisces. Okay? All right. So Spirit, what is your advice, or what else do you need to tell Gemini and Gemini placements here with the Moonlit Legends cards? What do you want to tell them during Mercury retrograde? What is the message? Several cards almost wanted to jump out. Okay, there we go. All right, so the first card that flew out was Cleansing Waning Moon. Let go of what no longer serves you and cleanse yourself of past burdens. I had to read it from the side. So yeah, that is basically talking about what this energy was. I know that on your side here, I think I shuffled again. Yeah, I shuffled again, but we had the 8 of Cups on the bottom of the deck when I did your side. And it was talking about walking away. So even if you've walked away from this person already and now they might be coming back, so you might need to close the door for good. For some reason, this person feels like there's still the door has been cracked or left open. It's been left cracked open. Okay. Now, for some of you, maybe you haven't closed this door originally yet. You know what I mean? Just depends on where you are in the timeline. But again, talking about letting go of what no longer serves you. And that is why I was saying that not only is this person potentially in the Queen of Wands energy, the Queen of Swords. Wow, Queen of Wands. I was looking at the Knight of Wands. Well, it is possible that this person might have a Queen of Wands, a third party. Okay, I said that for a reason. But anyways, going back to what I was saying, the Queen of Swords no longer, the Queen of Swords is someone who is not afraid to cut anything out of their life that no longer serves them. And I feel like either you have done this already or you will be doing this with this person. Okay? So just another reminder from Spirit. And then we've got the Wolf Moon. So reconnect with your, does that say primal? I think so. Reconnect with your primal strength and intuition, guiding you toward leadership and self-empowerment. Yeah, that goes along with this Empress. Emperor, Empress, whatever you resonate with. Exactly. Getting your power back. Knowing your value, knowing your worth, and knowing that you do not need to settle. Okay? Self-empowerment, absolutely. And on the bottom of the deck, we've got the Sturgeon Moon. Trust in your strength and resilience. You have what it takes to overcome challenges and tap into abundance. So I feel like once this situation is gone for good, out of your life here, and you've closed that door, I feel like Spirit is saying that abundance is just going to flow in. I feel like whoever this person is, I feel like they've been holding you back, honestly. And, if you've already let them go, like I said, there might be, if this person is coming back, maybe you thought you closed the door, and for some reason, this person feels that there's unfinished business for some reason. And it could be a test for some of you. But take that as it resonates. Okay? All right. Well, Gemini, I hope that this reading helped. I hope it brought clarity and insight for you. If you feel like it resonated, please hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. And until next time, take care and namaste.